New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Sunday, September 15th, 2024. My name is Muro. My pronouns are he and him. I am a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted, as always, and honored to be able to spend this time with you in prayer. It is such a good way to start a day, to end a day, and at any time during the day. So, if there is anything that's in your heart or anything that's on your mind that you would like prayer for, by all means, let me know. You can either put something in the chat or you can send me a prayer request here, prayer@ntmedia.org. You can also request a practitioner session, a prayer session, where you can do kind of a deep dive, if you will, and spend a bit more time in prayer. You can even ask for a specific practitioner if you would like to do so. Right? So you can do that through that email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. All right. Hello, Garrett. Good to see you. All right. So let me bring this up here. This is a reading from Everyday Wisdom by Paul Ferrini. It says, each moment offers us a choice of whether to separate or join. Unfortunately, we do not remember the pain of separation or the bliss of joining. That is why we have come to this place together, to help each other remember. Now, I honestly don't know when he wrote this what type of joining and separation he was talking about. I don't know if he felt that extended to all opportunities to separate or join. But I know for us, as we consider that we are co-creators of our very existence, of our life experience, the idea of what we remember, what we forget, where we feel that we are joined or where we feel we are separated, makes a tremendous difference. A tremendous difference. And that joy, or the bliss that he refers to, or the pain that he refers to, those can be very real. So think about ways in which you either consciously join or unconsciously, or perhaps even consciously separate. In what ways does that help you? In what ways is that working against you? All right, so let's take this into prayer. Let's think about, first of all, what we know. What we know is that each of us was created by the One. Such a fundamental bit of knowledge, such a fundamental truth. And so let's take that knowledge, let's take that truth, and let's hold it close. Take a deep breath, strong exhalation. Allow yourself to feel that connection. Allow yourself to recognize that that connection is always present. And so I, Zoe, speak this word on my behalf and on behalf of each and every one of us. I hold the connection to the One as something not that I have to request, not that it's something that I have to hope for, not something I have to pray for, but a recognition, an awareness of its being. And so that most primary of all connections, the connection to the divine, is one that is always present. If I am aware, if I am open to it, if I am willing to accept that goodness, if I am willing to understand and recognize just how the wisdom of the One, the love of the One, and the harmony of the One can infuse my spirit, can provide opportunities for openness, can provide me with a confidence to seek and to accept new possibilities. And so I look at that most primary of connections and I extend it outward beyond myself and the One, or within the bounds of myself and the One, because within that is all of us. Each and every person is connected in that same way to the One. And so I must also remember, be aware of the connection not only from me with the One, but also me and all. Each and every one of us is indeed connected. My awareness of that connection is not just a matter of dispelling a sense of loneliness, but it's far more important than that, because it shows me the interconnectedness of all. It shows me that what is good for one cannot be bad for another. That is not the definition of goodness. By recognizing my connection to all, by remembering that, there is an ease that, because it is not about how do I get them to see, how do I get them to understand. It's about how we can understand one another, how we can view one another, how we can be open to one another. Because each of us has this interconnectedness. And so by being able to be aware of that, I can then choose ways in which I can remain connected, or I can become connected to others. The pain of loneliness is something that we often bring about ourselves. Of course, there is the loneliness of loss. When we lose someone who is dear to us. But even in that loss, there is still the connection through and to the One. The grief that we feel is love. It's love finding a different way to be expressed until such time as we can remember and be aware of the connection that we have to all at all times. We do not stop when our days stop here on earth. We are divine, eternal beings. And so holding that awareness, holding the recognition of that belonging, recognizing the importance of all of these connections not only to people, but connections to the universe itself, connections to Mother Earth, connections in every aspect of our life. In remembering that, my desire to bring about a world that works for everyone, I can see how that can happen. I can see how each and every one of us can contribute. And so in that knowledge, in that certainty, and in recognition of that blessing, of that interconnectedness, of that belonging, of that connection, I release my word. I release it to the law which always says yes. And so it is. Hello, Shay. Good to see you. That is why we have come to this place together, to help each other remember. I often say that when I forget who and whose I am, which does periodically happen, that's what my prayer partners are for. That's what the love that just shines through, that's what that's for. So folks, if you are in need of that remembrance, if you are in need of remembering that you are connected to so much and to so many, that you are always connected to the love of the one, always connected, and you've forgotten, you're in the right place. All right. So today on the New Thought Media Network, there are 6 or 7 different services from around the United States that are being shown. You can hear all of these different interpretations and ways of looking at life that each of these magnificent speakers will provide. There's something here for everyone. So open your heart, open your mind, allow your spirit to soar today. Allow your spirit to remember just how exquisite the connections that we share are. And have a magnificent day, because you can make it as magnificent as you want it to be. All right, folks, I am out of here. I will see you again very soon. And without a doubt, I know, and I hope that you know, that you are loved and you are love. See you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.